All right, we got to talk about it. This is a movie series that has had two different actresses play, and honestly, there's one actress in today's day and age that could be the very next Lara Croft, and there is only one answer to this question, and that is none other than Ella Balinska. Now, I did mention this back in the video where we talked about the whole Ella Balinska situation, but I think that this would be the best action going forward. This would be the best thing that they could do going forward if they are looking for someone who embodies the character in a beautiful and fantastic way. And I say that because she can embody that character to the T, and I think that this would be a fantastic opportunity for her. Now, why do I talk about Ella Balinska in this situation? Because honestly, there is no other actress that does what she does. No other actress that I know has stunt training or has any sort of driving experience like she does, or has the gall to do things that other actresses aren't willing to do, and she does. And I say this not only as a fan of Ella Balinska, but I think that she would make for a really good, tight-knit actor to play that role. Now, if you want to know what I think in terms of story and how this could fit in to a greater world, I have two scenarios in which she can be sort of like the next Lara Croft, and it would be the perfect leeway forward. So the very first idea would be to make her Lara Croft right out of the bat, meaning not have it connect to any other movies or any other properties, just have one new creative story in which she is Lara Croft, and there's just nothing else other than the fact that she is Lara Croft. And I would believe that what would really be interesting is, you know, incorporate people into that story that would make a lot of sense. So I think that what we could do is have her be Lara Croft, have her father be someone like Idris Elba, which would be really cool, and ultimately move in to something that maybe not connects to the games in terms of Trinity and that sort of thing, and make it really about adventure and discovery, and have a basis in a story that has to do with sort of like Indiana Jones, sort of. But have that sort of connection between her and her father being an adventurer, that moving into that story, we would have other people show up as well. Obviously, we would have, you know, antagonists in the story. I do see other people showing up for a specific role like that. I wouldn't say Pedro Pascal, but maybe a Pedro Pascal, or even incorporating someone that has more of an intimidating feel to them. I would say maybe get someone like Tommy Lee Jones as well involved in the project. That would be a really cool idea to like bridge in, you know, a Lara Croft story. And I think that Ella Balinska and Idris Elba would make for a perfect pairing of like father and daughter. And this would make for a really cool movie that I'd be very excited to watch. And it wouldn't commit the same mistake as something like the Uncharted movie, which, by the way, I've already talked about in this channel, so go watch it. But I really think that that would be a great way to sort of start off a new franchise of Lara Croft, you know, Tomb Raider movies with Ella Balinska. Now, the second scenario that I have in mind that I think would make for a great movie as well would be to bring in Angelina Jolie. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Why would we bring in Angelina Jolie to play Lara Croft again? Well, this would make for a really interesting mother-daughter movie as well, because what we would be doing is we would be getting Angelina Jolie back as Lara Croft, still an adventurer, hasn't gone in many adventures in a while, but her daughter, who would be maybe Lara Croft II or Lara Croft Jr. or maybe something else, but with the Croft last name, and have her, go on adventures without her mother knowing, obviously, because maybe her mother is now a professor, or she takes care of, a museum or something. And ultimately, her mother finds out that she's been going on these adventures because she then is captured or something, or she needs to find a way out of a certain situation, and her mother needs to, hop back into the game of being able to, you see what it is in their game, but hop into this sort of whole other adventure where, Lara Croft and her daughter are going out on these massive adventures together. Now, I'm going to address the elephant in the room that you are asking. Why would Ella Balinska be her daughter, being that there's no connection there? There's no... How could Ella Balinska feasibly be Angelina Jolie's daughter? Now, you can go about this in two different ways. One, we could bring in Idris Elba, like I mentioned, who had a relationship with Lara Croft and had Ella Balinska as her daughter. Or what you could do is you could incorporate the adoption theory, which would be that she adopted Ella Balinska. That Lara Croft, Angelina Jolie's Lara Croft, actually adopted Ella Balinska and ultimately have her, go on this adventure. And I think the adoption route would be very interesting, especially from an acting point of view, because we would be seeing Angelina Jolie kind of take care of her. And since Angelina Jolie in her personal life has also experienced those same connections and those same emotions, I think it would make for a really cool dynamic if she was adopted. So yeah, I think that would be a very cool route as well, to bring in Angelina Jolie back into, Tomb Raider, and then see this sort of really cool mother-daughter dynamic play out in a movie. And these are just theories. I want to be very clear with you guys. These are just theories of mine, ideas that I have that would make really cool movies, and really play out in this sort of very nuanced and fun way, and have this sort of connection to gamers, and give gamers a new Lara Croft. Because I can't talk about this video, I can't talk feasibly in this video without mentioning that Alicia Vikander actually did Lara Croft, and what they tried to do with that movie is basically what they did with Uncharted. They tried to give us a Lara Croft movie that is connected to the games, and we already know how badly that went. We already know that Tomb Raider was a failure because it did the exact same thing as Uncharted, but even though it came before Uncharted, mind you. But we know that that movie failed because it tried to connect the games to the movie. And ultimately, we saw that same failure happen to the Uncharted games. So what I think should be the right approach, even though we see literally this play out for The Last of Us, but we didn't see it for either Tomb Raider or Uncharted, I really do think that they should actually feasibly think about what they're going to do for the next movie, and not make it just a shot-for-shot remake, or give it some sort of a connection to the games without it actually being something genuine. And I think that what The Last of Us did really well, I think that they can do with Lara Croft in a more unique way, in a very wholehearted way that I think will work fantastic for a big screen movie. And those are my theories as to what I think the future of Lara Croft should be. And if you think this is the best way forward, and if you think this would be the best kind of scenario to bring in Ella Balinska as Lara Croft, or have her be the daughter of Lara Croft, if you think those are feasible ideas that would make for great movies, please leave that down in the comments below and give me your theories about what you would like to see in a Lara Croft movie. So So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, because we got more videos like this coming out. So you don't want to miss it. And thank you again for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video.